Right here at Derby High School, joined now by our female high school athlete of the week. It is Macayla Askew. We talked to her around this time last year. Derby is headed to postseason play after wrapping up a really impressive regular season. Macayla was a big reason why they were able to take down Maize South in their unbeaten season in league play. Macayla, just talk about what went into last week's win against a really tough Maize South team.
Yeah. Like everyone knows, we played them earlier our season, but we weren't the same team that we were last game we had them with the game that we played them recently. And especially from our coach, we just came out there and we just knew, like, this is our home. First of all, if we want to protect our home, but we aren't the same team, and we knew we could handle them this time. So we just played to our strengths and trusted each other on the floor.
And you brought up you guys aren't the same team. Where do you guys feel like you have grown, improved, kind of changed at all since that first meeting or even since the beginning of the season?
Well, since the beginning of the season, first of all, we trust each other a lot more. We have a lot of chemistry, but that comes with playing with each other. And yeah, we had a lot of returners, but it's a new groove. There's always new people, new things that come up during the season. And we had lost to Andover, but we got our get back against Andover too. But we just understood that, like, we made mistakes earlier that we can't make this late in the season, and we executed most of our plays.
Yeah, and you guys had an impressive win. You were fundamental in that win. It was you and Asia and Carly.
Yeah.
Kind of talk about, kind of the big three for you guys. You guys have had a really good depth all season long, but it feels like it's been you three and two of the three being seniors. Kind of talk about the legacy that you guys are trying to leave here at Derby.
Well, recently we've had our senior night. So we always talk about our culture and practices, culture before games. So one thing that me and Carly say, like, we want to leave a nice blueprint for our leaders that are coming up this next year. And Asia, she's been a great player ever since she started here. Mm-hmm. And all of us, like our team all together, we connect outside of basketball. So just knowing each other, knowing our strengths, our weaknesses, we just help each other a lot on and off the court. We talk basketball, watch film together. So it's really just like all five of us, starting five, and then the whole team all together. Like, we just understand that we need to, like, understand each other, so we're out there on the court knowing everything.
Yeah. And what do you feel like makes this team special? You've been a part of some really good teams here at Derby, but this year's team specifically, what do you feel like makes you guys so special?
It's just, we were state runners-up last year, so, like, that showed us that we can get that far, and we want to do that again this year. Except we want to take it all home. Mm-hmm. But it's just the fact that, like, this team and this culture, this program, like, ever since I got here my sophomore year, it's just all been about family, and that culture just keeps stacking and stacking. So it's just about, we hold each other accountable, and we forget about ourselves, and we love each other.
And what's it like playing for Coach Chadwick? What's it like playing under his system and his tutelage?
Chadwick's amazing. I love the guy. He's a great mentor. I will talk to him even after I graduate. Mm-hmm. But he's always supporting us, and then he gets on our he gets on us when we know we need to do better. And then also with my teammates that I have, like Chadwick, he coaches all of us, and he holds us accountable individually so that we're able to hold each other accountable all together.
And what do you feel like makes you guys are a really special team? You guys have a lot of depth, but what makes you guys have that kind of depth? You guys from 1 through 10 in the lineup, there's not a whole lot of drop-off. Kind of talk about in practice every day what it's like going up against a lot of really talented players.
It's great. Sometimes our greatest competition of the week is each other, like in practices. So we'll even have our own full practices that's like a complete game. So, like, we just know, like, so since we know each other so well, we know our weaknesses, and that's what we work on in practice. Like, we nag at each other. We push each other to limits that we didn't know we could be pushed to, and that's really good. But we always keep each other together. And then when we do play a team that isn't as good as us but not bad, we just know, like, hey, we worked on this in practice. We literally studied for this in practice, and we show that we know what we're doing on the court.
Yeah. And for you guys closed out your season yesterday, at least the regular season, and you guys have about a week until the postseason play begins. Kind of talk about what the plan is for this week. Is it kind of getting your legs back underneath you, or is it going to be just keep hitting it hard?
It's keep hitting it hard. We'll have a time when we rest. We definitely have time when we rest, but we know that, like, we had a great regular season, so now postseason, like, we want to prove, like, we need to earn our respect. Like, yeah, we're respected by many, but there's others that they haven't played us yet, so we want to be ready. We don't want to take any days off to the point where all the progress that we made, we'd step back 2 steps. We don't need that.
And this late in the season, you guys ever find yourself scoreboard watching, checking where other teams are at in the standings, or is it just focusing on Derby?
Oh, it's focusing on Derby. We keep aware of everything else and everyone else, but at the same time, like, we don't need to worry about them. We're just trying to keep us in focus, and then keep what we need to do better in focus. And then when we get on the court, when the buzzer beeps for the for the next team that we play, that's when we were starting. Like, we watch film and all that, but we really just focus on ourselves.
And this year as a senior, how do you feel like you've been a leader for some of the younger girls on the team? How do you feel like you've kind of been able to, like you said, leave your legacy and leave a good footprint here for Derby?
This year, many of my teammates have told me that I've been a good leader. So I've just tried to set an example, like never take any reps off. And then even when I do take reps off, like I make mistakes, but my team's shown me that that's okay to make mistakes. Like they also have my back. So you sick? Are you okay?
No, I'm good. Sorry.
Okay. Just being able to like I said, this whole interview, like we hold each other accountable. So even when I'm lacking on my leadership, they tell me, and then I clean it up real quick. Like I try to be the best leader that I can be, show by example, talk the right way, and just be there for them overall.
Yeah, and heading into postseason, what's the coaching points? What's Coach Chadwick and the coaching staff? What are they kind of making sure that you guys get cleaned up, make sure you get fixed, and improve upon heading into win or go home territory?
It's just a lot of fundamental stuff, like on a pick and roll, attack hard to where you want to score, find the open shot, inside, outside shots, and all that. And it's just focusing on rebound. Simple things that we should have worked on throughout the entire season, but now like we have to really nag on it. But overall, I mean, all the coaches, they've been great. They're just telling us like focus on ourselves, be ready for what comes for us, and that there's going to be adversity coming up these next couple practices because they have to be our hard practices, but that we can handle it and we got it.
And what's next for you? You're a senior this year. What's your next step in your journey?
I've committed to Elon University in North Carolina, so I'll be heading to the East Coast, and I'm excited for Elon. I went on a visit a while ago, and it was perfect. It was amazing over there.
Yeah. What kind of sold you on Elon?
What?
What kind of sold you on Elon? What was the selling point? What did you love the most about it?
One, I've never been on the East Coast. I've always been kind of in the Midwest, so I knew I wanted to get away from the Midwest. And the East Coast, so Elon, it was actually like it was one of the best options that I had. I mean, it's great staff there, great players there already, and there's already like a family culture that I have here that I wanted when I went into college. So I'm very excited, and the academics is amazing.
And Macayla, congratulations on a great season so far. Best of luck in postseason play, and congratulations on being our high school athlete of the week.
Thank you so much.